always my problem. Trying to be
Down.
yes. And that always been my downfall. You see what I'm saying? Trying to be, that nigga for the everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And um so yeah, bro.
We had this conversation.
Man, and it's shit about I'm glad I'm past that bullshit now to where one day we was I had some action on 39th and Woodland, this little chick, you know what I'm saying? Cause nigga low key niggas wasn't fucking back there. I was hitting smokers and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie to you. So I had some action. This little chick on 39th and Woodland. And I'm trying to get over there. I'm only nigga with wheels. I always kept some wheels. I always kept wheels. These niggas trying to go to the homies down the street. They trying to go to the store and get some shells and shit. I didn't smoke or drink none of that back then. So I'm like, damn, nigga. All right, come on. So the homie had his cousin with him. Never met this man a day in my life. The nigga's like 10 feet tall as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Never met dog ever in my life. It was a little homie. It was the homie. It was my right hand man and his cousin. They hopped in the car. We slide around the corner. I'm trying to get too fast, stop real quick, drop these niggas off, get around the corner. And one of these niggas, we had a problem with. Was not a problem. You know what I'm saying? It was not a problem. Man, that nigga. I see that nigga we supposed to have a problem with. Anytime we slap hands, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no issue.
Oh.
Cuz was one of them super boosie, like he wanted to be so tough. You feel me? And all right, that's cool. I'll let niggas do them. You feel me? So we slide around the corner. He see the niggas. The nigga kind of took off. We been in the block. The nigga took off. I turn around. You know what I'm saying? Go back up to the crib. The nigga does one of these hook shots out the car, bro. He does this, like a hook shot out my car. The nigga he's trying to shoot at is, nigga, at least a football field away.
Yeah.
He does a hook shot, shoot 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. One shoot to the convertible top. I had a convertible Cutlass, a 93. It ripped the convertible top. One of them hit a mailbox, and one of them hit a white man in his head. You know what I'm saying? Right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
God.
You feel me? So, at the time, I didn't know that happened. I shot right up the block, dropped them niggas off. Like, man, I'm into my people. Like, man, what's up with your peoples, man? What y'all got going on? This dumb shit. Everybody in the car was like, cuz, don't do that shit. Cuz we see him up. I'm like, oh, shit, it's real. I see him up. And then he got I said, don't do that. I took off. He started shooting. Doom. I said, God damn. So everybody in the neighborhood seen the shit. Because it was one of them days. It was one of these days, but in December, though. You feel me? And everybody was outside. They seen the move. You know what I'm saying? Seen this whole shit happen. I dropped them niggas off. Man, I got up out of there, went to the chick house. My brother called me, Deron called me, like, bro, whatever y'all just did, don't come back through here. I'm like, I ain't think nothing of it, because I'm passing LCs and shit. I'm seeing the police going back the wrong way. You know, so I'm like, damn, I wasn't thinking nothing of it. You feel me? We get to the crib. I get over her house. Deron called me. And then the news came on, and it said, man shot dead. I'm like, what? Our man shot. Man found shot. I'm like, damn, somebody got hit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think nothing of it still. Like, you know what I mean? You know, shit happens. And then I got the call from my mom. It's like, wherever you at, meet me at such house real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I met my mom over there. She let me know what's going on. They had picked up the homie and the little homie. The shooter got up out of there. But the little homie and the little homie got picked up. So mama told me to meet her, to drop the car off and all that shit. Had me go to the crib, get myself together and all that shit. So I can get ready to get picked up too. You know what I'm saying? I chilled out. The homies, they went down. Them niggas didn't even do 20 hours. This is back when they was 20-hour investigations. They didn't even do 20 hours. Them niggas is out in like 7 hours. Something. Oh, niggas got to go down there and just do whatever, you know what I mean? Go speak to the detectives and shit. So they didn't come get me for about 2 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in the house waiting. Then I heard that knock. You know what I'm saying? That knock. Like that's them people.
Like that's them boys.
So I boom. I wake up, I go downstairs. I see my mom, and I see this nigga Alvin Brooks in my living room. I looked at mama, looked at Alvin, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I'm out the back door, police. I'm out the front door, police. Michael just come on with us. You know what I'm saying? My mama crying and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They take me down. You know what I'm saying? In my head, that Fat Tone was playing when I was trying to do my interview and shit. That one thing about 51st, we don't snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural reflex. Don't talk to. That was all I was saying in my head. So I didn't say nothing to the detectives. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait on my lawyer. And that's like, that was magic words. I was in my interview, was like 5 minutes. They told me they walked him, then we walked him inside, asked him a question or something, asked him to sign his rights, he didn't sign them. He asked to speak to his lawyer. They whooped my ass, that motherfucker. Slammed me all against the wall, stopped the cuss. I was 17. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 10 hours from that, I was in the county. I was in 3D. You know what I'm saying? Watching my face on the motherfucking news, and everybody else looking at me. I'm looking at the news. They looking at me. I'm looking at the news. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on. You feel me? But them niggas got up out of there. They told the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? They spoke on what happened. The shooter's on the run. You feel me? Shooter get picked up probably like 2 months later. I'm in the county. I'm in this motherfucker now. You feel me? I'm in this motherfucker. No, I'm the oldest of my brothers. I'm the oldest. No big cousins. No real hood behind me. None of that. I'm me, myself. You feel me? And I learned quick. Like, nigga, it's either you get with this program or, nigga, you feel me? You gonna be one of these niggas getting socked out in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I had to learn all that shit. How to throw these hands, how to know when to throw hands, how to, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. I had to learn that I did not know on the streets because I wasn't about that shit on the streets. I wasn't that. So that turned me into that. You know what I'm saying? I learned quick. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, my first week, niggas running my cell took all my shit. And they was at lockdown time, they laughing about it. I'm like, I can't do none of this. I'm gonna be here. I'm in this motherfucker. I got charged with second-degree murder. I'm in this motherfucker, so I'm not going out like that. So as soon as they cracked the gates, you know, it was pancake day. Them nasty ass sausages and pancakes, grits and shit. So, you know, you gotta come get scanned to get your trade. Them niggas had forgot. They was all laughing at me all last night. I've been up all night waiting for you to crack these motherfucking doors. So as soon as they crack the doors, I'm smacking niggas with trays and shit in front of the police. I don't care. In front of the police, we gonna get it. We gonna get it in. And from that moment on is when I started earning my respect. That's when, you know, that street, that whole Fat Mike, that
survival
kicked in. That's when that gorilla came, and I learned then, like, nigga, I ain't taking it from the police. I don't want to take it from no nigga. I was in there fighting the police and all that shit, spitting on them. We was kicking it, whatever. The CERT team, we fighting, wrestling, big bitches. We doing all that shit. We tearing this motherfucker up. So I really kind of grew up in the county. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Getting ready to go to the joint, and you know the case came along. I was in the county for 2 years. Shooter finally got picked up. The shooter ain't no stand. He wasn't a stand-up nigga, man. He wasn't a stand-up nigga by any means. He was telling niggas I was telling on him and all kind of shit. And Discovery said it all. Like, you seen your blood. That's your family spoke on this shit. Looking back at that shit, it was the dumbest shit in the world, nigga. Ain't no way in hell I was supposed to get charged on homicide. You shot that man. You pulled that gun. Ain't no you did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish I could tell my younger Mike back then, nigga, go in there and tell them people what the fuck happened. Mm-hmm. You went there trying to play tough for a nigga who ain't tough his goddamn self. Who would have done this? It would have flipped on you the first chance he had. Mm-hmm. This ain't no snitching situation. This ain't no, you're not no rat for that shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got that rat word bad out here. You know what I'm talking about? They throw that rat word away. If we ain't signed up for this shit, if we ain't came together like, hey, this is what the move is, whatever the fuck the case is, and you know, if it get ugly, get ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding till the wheels fall off. Nigga, you acted on your own and you killed the man for no reason out my car. Now we gotta go to prison.
And you don't even know the dude.
I didn't even know his name. Yeah. I can even tell on it. I don't even know his name. You feel me? So it's like, yo, that's at 17.
That's
you know
real.
What I'm saying? So mama had the house mama had bought. It was a big thing to her. You know what I'm saying? She bought the crib without my daddy's help and all that shit. And she was, you know, working her ass off to pay for this motherfucker. She had to sell that motherfucker to get me a lawyer, bro. She sold her house to get me a lawyer. You know what I'm talking about? I'm forever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For that. You know what I'm saying? I said in my music, I ain't buying no jewelry to buy my mama's crib. I owe her a house, nigga. You feel me? And I'm standing on that shit, bro. I'm standing on that. And so I had to go through all that shit. Nigga, went to the joint. I ended up getting 7 years. The shooter, this is how the shit go down. The shooter, they offered him 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And then the homicide, that really ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga said, nah, I'm gonna take it to trial. My last plea was 18, and they said we acted together in this. This is gang related. All they try to put all this shit together that we was, but that was not the case. And I was about to take an 18-year plea, bro. I was about to cop out to this 18
Yeah.
and eat this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I had a serious conversation with this nigga named this is not this nigga, Mr. Sheely. He's the pastor at my grandpa's church. He real cool. He street savvy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And had a whole we spoke. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga woke me up. It's like, nigga, you about to go ahead and eat 18 years for and not speak on this shit behind a nigga you know wouldn't do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's taking it to trial and saying that your brother was a shooter. That was his you know what I'm saying, his defense. It was that he wasn't a shooter, it was my brother. Because they didn't know who the fuck it was. The witnesses outside the car didn't know who the fuck he was. They thought it was my brother Deron. And Deron went to this 20-hour investigation. They was trying to charge my brother with the homicide based on that nigga.
Deron wasn't even with y'all though, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that whole situation, I learned the law in that situation.
Yeah.
I learned niggas ain't niggas. They just did not. It's not. That's being real to these fakes, man. To get you fucked off. You feel me? And I almost fucked my whole life off. I still ended up doing. I did 5.5 years. I got a 7 years for involuntary manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? And I still had to go down. I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love in the joint though. But you know, staying solid and just being a stand-up nigga. It ain't about being no real nigga, no real this, no, I don't know how to. It ain't about being all tough. It's about being yourself. And I've always been myself.
That's what.
And niggas respected that shit. I have never, and can't no nigga say they ever hold Fat Mike. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never took nothing. I ain't took nothing back. You ain't never say we got to go square up and get these hands in. And I ain't stood down. I done seen the toughest niggas out here to this day. Niggas' names that ring out here that stood down in the joint would not throw hands with a nigga, would not let, it was getting smacked and all kind of shit. They never can say that about Fat Mike. You know what I'm saying? I always stood up when it's time to stand up. And I'm not proud of no shit like that, but it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
And a survival manner, you have to that.
You know what I'm saying? You have to move like that, especially being young like that in the joint, man.
Did I miss something on y'all got picked up the day it happened?
They got picked up the day it happened. I got like 2 or 3 days later. I got picked up.
So, how did they know it was y'all though? That could if y'all
in the neighborhood, bro. Everybody was outside.
Okay, I missed that part that y'all was in the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
Okay, yeah.
I'm right corner from mama's house, man.
Okay.
Everybody knew that. They knew who it was. They seen that shit. The shooter, the nigga was getting shot at, came double right back around and went to call the police. You know what I'm saying?
There, now.
Okay. So it was, nigga, that was the whole stupid whole situation. And I learned from that moment on, like the street shit, and you know what I mean. If it boiled down to some shit like that, man, I'm not riding with nothing but my blood brother, my brother, and I that ain't. I'm cool.
Mom's at this time though, having to put up her house. What was y'all communication like? You and mom's like?
She was extremely mad at me. My mama was she stopped coming to see me.